السلام عليكم يا شباب، شو الاخبار؟ بتمنى من الله انه تكونوا منيح. رجعنا لكم فيديو جديد عم نلعب فيه لعبة هاري بوتر. بهالمشن يا شباب بدنا نحكي مع هيدا الشاب رفيقنا سيباستيان. وعدناه انه نشوف اخته كرمال هيك تشوف حدا جديد تنبسط فيه، خصوصا انه ساحر مثله. تشوف حدا جديد اللي هي مريضة، فوعدناه انه نشوفها.
Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former aura and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand.
اخته مريضة وحدا من هول لعنها وهو مضايق. يمكن بدنا نساعده، معقول؟
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers.
واخته
If I'm to
مريضة.
cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most
اللي احنا بدنا نساعده
mischievous
والله
of the three of
بهالمشن.
us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know.
اللي عم يحكوني بصيغة البنت.
I'll take you to my uncle's.
والله لقيت ميل.
This way.
شب ذا واي.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot
Revelio
about all the time.
لحظة خليني
Everyone
اخد هيدا على
stays out
السريع.
of sight.
يلا كفي.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
لك جوا يلا. لحظة خليني اجيب هيدا، في هون كولكتبل. كولكتبل. هون كمان تريجر. الله تنبسط. ايه ده مريضة كتير.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse.
اوه
Nothing can.
هيك
The sooner
كسرت لنا
you accept
مواضيفنا.
that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
حرام.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
حرام. حرام.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
عادي
If
انا
you
ام
don't
سوري.
mind, I just need a moment alone.
تمام خلص.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
هيك عم بيحاول يساعد اخته.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian,
Awesome.
thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find
هيك
it.
شو مقد
Your faith
شخصي.
in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep...
I understand what
ما
you're
بدي
saying,
اعصب.
sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian.
تمام.
They are my stubborn... If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should. He's no idea the
Hey, والله
harm he
حرام
could do
إنه
if he
إيدي
doesn't stop.
انا محله اكيد حامل نفسي.
I hope
قديش
you'll
قادر اساعد.
remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier.
هذا عادي.
Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly.
عادي.
And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts.
خلص
in the
بدهم
Slytherin common room.
Oh, the
يعني بصيغة
common
البنت
room.
ما بعرف شو حلها
I
هيدي.
adored teasing
العيد اللعبة
first
كلها
years
بس
about
كرمال
spotting
يصيروا يحكوني
mermaids
كأني
through the
شاب.
window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian
عمي
for
كتير
thinking
عنيد
they
ومعصب
both
دغري.
mean well. I know they do, but my uncle is right. This
هيك
curse
فقدتوا الأمل. الأمل
Sebastian cannot take away my
إلا الأمل
pain.
مع الحياة.
Perhaps you can help me
الحياة
to
في أمل
understand.
دائما.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with
Thank you. His search for
ما
I'm
تعطي
getting
الهم.
tired. I should probably rest.
ريحي حالك.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
شو يا برو؟ ريت.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance of what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
ما تعطي عادي.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so
بدي
angry.
أقول.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back.
أساعدك
Come
أنا.
with me. I need to show you where it happened.
بركي أنا بقدر
Ranrock's
أساعده.
loyalists are capable of so much more than
ورينا يا
people
كبير.
realize. They should not be underestimated.
ما تعطي الهام. أنا عمر بوتر ولا بفجر لك إياهم.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
لكن أسرع شوي.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
خليني أطير طيب لفوق.
This way.
ما معك عصاية أنت تطير فيها؟ نطير اثنيناتنا مع بعض. ضرب.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's
Oh.
an honor to be a part of it.
آه.
There's a dead wizard in my book.
خليني نغير بسرعة التعويذات. هيدي شو؟ لا لا لا. أهم أحط لي ليفيسيو. هيك فتحت أنا كتير أشياء. إي والله عجبت. أوه حلو. إيه. هيدي أنا بدي. هيدي كمان. ضروري تحط كل الألوان. قرب. عند هول اللي فوق هلا.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
هيدي يا كلاب. اوه مفخمة هيدي. يا كلب عم تضربني. تعال. يا كلب. هاد ما بأثر. كلب. كلب. تعال انت. لك محلي. موتوا ليه؟
You've made your
والله
last
تعال.
mistake.
تعال حبيبي. يلا وليه؟ هلا ايه؟ تعال. هيدا بعده ما بيعرف مين عم يمزح. تعال. تعال. بوم. تعال. ها؟ كيف مفخمة هيدي؟ تعال. كل هيدي وليه؟ تعال فهمتك؟ تعال. لا ما شفته والله. طب ما انتبهت له. تعال. كله هيدي كمان. تعال. ايوه انا بعد موت حالي ليه اسمح لي الكومبات صار فيها موت يا كلب قعد فيه بعدك هون لا يلا بسرعة حلوة موت يا كلب ابو عمار
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
بدك عادي كوسي كانوا حرمناهم رمي على كل اكتب طب بس بك تعبت
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened.
هلا انا بقعد
Before my
فتح
uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. She came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exactly. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me.
لا
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending.
And at Rook. Shall we have a look around?
ايدي يلا
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Revelio.
value
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
أولياء
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
معقولة هيدي من زمان لما بالذكريات شفنا انه هيدي اللي بالفيديو اللي قبل شباب كنت عامل
I've
لكم
seen
انه
this before. This house, the well, the view.
إيه.
What do you mean?
هيدا الاستاذ صاحب
Give me a
السحر
moment. I'll explain in a second.
صاحب السحر الاصلي قديم وقت لما ساعدهم للبي وابنه وبنته لو وقت ساعدهم الابن مات والاخت طلعت ساحرة وكبرت وكانت عم تقول للبروفيسور انه بدها شي طريقة تقدر تساعد فيها بيها من الألم لانه بعده زعلان انه ابنه مات فشكله هيدا البيت تبعهم كان.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
هيدي البنت يمكن.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
100%.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
100%.
If I didn't
ده ما
know,
بيصدق.
I think you were pulling my leg.
You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
قدير
Look
مش
at
معقول.
this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Huh?
A stairwell.
اوف نزل لتحت. اوه
Why bother blocking the
Revelio.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
عفوت. جايبين بس ثاني في
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems
There.
these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
ما في شيء. اخ هيدي مين هيدي اللي عم ترقني؟ انا عملت طيب.
You're not going
Hey.
to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
اوف
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
لحالي انا
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
100%.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
You said you didn't really understand.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see. We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
Understood. Well then, I'm tempted
في
to
شيء
hold my
بيخوفه.
breath.
اكيد في شيء. هنا وين صرنا؟
Why
Why
would the
not?
door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
اوه ايه ده؟ اوه ايه ده؟ الخريطة كان صح؟
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A
بصراحة
rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by
Even
ancient
me.
magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Very well. But that doesn't mean...
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means.
اوه
But now I need to see Ominous.
تمام وقعت
Don't
له شيء ها؟
I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
لو
I'll be in touch. Till then.
تيك كير. طيب يا شباب هيك بنكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو تبع اليوم. ما تنسوا يا شباب تعملوا لي لايك وسبسكرايب. ان شاء الله حشوفكم بفيديوهات تاني عم كفي تختيم لعبة هاري بوتر سوا. بشوفكم بسلام. تبعوا حالكم.